Nigel Cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
Hello, Chakabatis! Greetings to all my fair-minded friends!
Cobblers to your fair-minded friends!
And cobblers to you too!
Hello, Chakabouties. Nigel Cecil here, moi, as an entertainment entrepreneur, responding to my equitable and fair-minded friends, and anyone else who would care to get in touch and ask me their questions and make their observations about showbiz tittle-tattle and anything else that springs to mind. And here's moi, yes, I know, a legend in my own lunchtime, Hilary, quite happy to give the benefits of my experience to anyone else who'd like to get in touch. Generally, we focus a lot of the issues on equity, the trade union for professional actors, variety entertainers and others created across the United Kingdom. Now, first of all, Hilary is reminding me, yes, did the gift mentioned in the last video get accepted? Did it? Because it related to, different sorts of opinions coming together and maybe meeting and discussing things. And I said it was quite a unique little gift. Well, it was accepted. Yes. Now, we gave you a clue as to what it was all about. And there was a quotation. Well, here's the box. Have a look at the box. And here's the quotation which gave a clue as to what might just be inside the box. A good leader can engage in a debate frankly and thoroughly, knowing that at the end they and the other side must be closer and thus emerge stronger. In my hands is what was inside the box, and it's been accepted. Now, we'll give you a little bit more of the history. The late Clive Jenkins, the TUC president in 1988, and a self-acclaimed organiser, I believe, of the middle class, and indeed probably still the only TUC president who was a millionaire, well, they had a special commemorative badge made when they were president of the TUC. And it was the 70th birthday of this particular person. And it was this person who made that quotation. Have a look at this. A wonderful tribute. Nelson Mandela, a tribute badge from the TUC. Hopefully, like moi, you'll be pleased to know that the Equity General Secretary accepted that gift of the 70th birthday tribute badge by the TUC to Nelson Mandela. And yes, I hope those quotations and the ethos of Nelson Mandela as his life progressed and developed are applied to the progressive radical intentions of the Equity Council, representing that everyone should be treated equally and fairly. What? Move on, yes. We have been inundated since last weekend, and this video really is a kind of shopping list because last weekend was the representative conference in London of Equity, and their representatives from across the country, 150 or so, came together to discuss future policies. And I've now been a shopping list of comments. I'm asked to talk about, yes, what we're going to do. Well, here's some of the things. The first thing, the representatives were given hoodies, sweatshirt hoodies with the Equity logo on. They were given the Equity badge, and they were also given caps. And look at these caps, and someone said, Nigel, we think, yes, that not we, no, my fair-minded equitable friends think that something appears to be airbrushed off the cap, airbrushed out of history, that represents at least 25% of the membership. Because the cap simply says good work, good art, equity, established 1930. So what has been airbrushed out of history? Very convenient, really. I mean, keep things simple, Hilary. Well, we'll be discussing that. And also the main thrust of the representative conference, yes. The buzzwords, yes. Comrades, solidarity, resilience becoming resistance. Is equity going to war with everyone? Well, do you as the members know that? And do you think, even if you're not in equity, that trade unions should more or less go to war? Resilience becoming resistance. Because it was announced that equity now has an industrial strike fund of £1 million. £1 million. So what is going to happen? Now the other topics raised, well, there was how to deal with extremes. There were some members who unfortunately been targeted, as they saw it, by extremes. So I think we're going to have to take that one on the head, aren't we, Hilary? And tackle that one, yes. And also artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence and the way the horse is galloping out of the stable, and nearly everyone is trying to play catch-up. Then we've got the subject of student members, honorary life members, and then something that ties all the issues together. Because it wasn't in the actual conference, it was part of a fringe discussion. And that was this book, the co-author of which was Lord John Henry KC, Workers' Rights in Times of Crisis. And it was an extremely interesting, informative talk. And I think we'll have to refer to that, won't we, in the future videos, Hilary? Yes, indeed. So that's that. That's the shopping list. So now with that, what? Hilary's just mentioned something. Can you hand it to me? I'm going to have to reach over, Hilary. Yes. Thank you. Yes, it's stretching in my old age. It does creep the bones a little. Now, apparently, you should have received this magazine, the latest equity magazine. And the one little thing you might not spot, because it appears there's some elections coming up for the committees, but if you turn to the back page, it says, online voting links have been distributed by email, and if you do not have an email address registered with Equity, your voting papers should be included within the magazine. Please contact us if you have any questions. Well, of course, the thing is by email, if you're not expecting an email and it goes into the spam box, how do you know you've not received what you're supposed to have received when you didn't know you were going to receive it because you wouldn't have checked the spam box? And how many are going to read the back page of the magazine? So if you know anyone, perhaps you might just tip them off that they are supposed to have an opportunity to vote. So let's see how that goes, shall we? Have I done that all right, Hilary? Yes. Right, so there we are. So please, you're waving at me again, Hilary. Oh, the Jokeroonie, Nigel Cecil's Jokeroonie. Got to be something, yes, topical. Yes, indeed. Here we go. Jokeroonie time. Time for my Jokeroonie, and I wonder what you've got that's topical for me, Hilary. Let's have a look. Thank you. Oh, yes, indeed. Here we go. Wear this one out if you can. My personal gym trainer advised me to do some resistance training. See, topical, resistance training. And my resistance training is going really well. Do you know why? Do you know why, Hilary? Yeah, you've told me why here, haven't you? Yes, it's going really well, my resistance training, because, wait for it, so far I've resisted going to the gym for the past 6 days. I've resisted. Yes, resistance indeed, but of course, I hope if you have any sort of resistance training not to watch Nigel Cecil videos, well, I'll hope you overcome that resistance and join moi again for future Nigel Cecil videos, because I always say to everyone my Shakespearean strawberries of love will unite us all equally and fairly. It's not about resistance. It's about resilience in the face of anything that comes towards us. So, strawberries and love to everyone. Please join us again. Strawberries.